The game's future stars are as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Amarillo Poodles and the Frisco RoughRiders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brock Burke, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping in, Devon Castillo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Devon Castillo.
Pitch on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Settling in now, Jackson Whitaker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
0-1, here it comes.
0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Here it comes on 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Burke hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Hard hit ball to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate, Luis Camposano. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 on its way. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Ramos is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
So now to the plate, Taylor Colway, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Castillo at second, Whitaker at first, 1 gone. And that's too high, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
That is it.
Into the box now, Eric Heim. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Chris Muriel.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Muriel. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3 runs already home here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Chopped to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. Amarillo out in front, 3-0. Jesse Schultens, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
At the plate, Yoni Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Frisco, the second baseman, Yoni Hernandez.
Now here it comes. Fouled off. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me, they are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now, on the bump, has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Castillo ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Ready now, Josh Young, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Whitaker has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Sod Poodles lead it 3-0. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Lee Bloom.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And be on the lookout today because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well.
In now, Manolo Capua. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. That misses. 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate now, Dre Overstreet, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Nick
Leading off
Schufo.
for
He's set
Frisco,
to lead off the
the
home
catcher,
half of the second.
number 58.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Ready with the 0-2. Grounded. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And that's through for a hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Henry Ramos. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Schultens, a 25-year-old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Coming out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Julio Pablo Martinez is at the plate as he watches ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Steele Walker, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now at the plate, Bubba Thompson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting ninth. Stop. Josh Morgan.
Stepping in now, Josh Morgan. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 0-1 delivery. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much.
Now
fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Hernandez.
To the plate now, Yoni Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hit back toward, and this is off the second base bag, and he'll reach first safely, and that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around in their fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. LeBlanc is a second baseman by trade, and he's still on the right side of the infield, but instead he's at first base in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Misses, ball 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Again, with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Bases full now following the error, and set to go as the third baseman, Josh Young. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 out, bases loaded. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We played 2 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Standing in, Ivan Castillo, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Now
Talk
back.
about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap at right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
So now to the plate, Jackson Whitaker. He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Luis Camposano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. One 0 count. Here it is. A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
The right fielder, number
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, Taylor Colway. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, talking about having a game, D-Row, with that knock right there, his 4th RBI of this game.
Yeah, you put your key in the ignition to drive home after this one. You got a nice smile on your face as you check out the rearview mirror. 4 ribeye steaks does not happen often.
Standing in now, Eric Heim, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Martinez is right there, one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Muriel.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Muriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Now the 1-0. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Amarillo out in front, 5-3. And that'll bring up Nick Schufo.
Leading off for the RoughRiders, the catcher, number 58.
Here comes the first pitch. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Now here it comes. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field
right
to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
At the plate now, Henry Ramos. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. And he throws it away. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Stepping into the box, Julio Pablo Martinez. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Right side, but it's well fouled. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels
Now
off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Steele Walker. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. There's ball 4.
Ball 4. Now batting, left fielder, Bubba.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bubba Thompson. He singled his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Two out with the man at first. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Sod Poodles lead it 5-4. All set for the start of the fourth.
Leading
And
off,
that'll bring up the outfielder,
fielder,
Lee Bloom.
Lee Bloom.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems
89.
like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So now to the plate, Manolo Kupua. Ball one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Line towards center field. Martinez is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ray Overstreet.
Coming to the plate now, Dre Overstreet. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-1 home. There's a drive out to left center field. Bloom isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting, second base.
With 2 outs, I totally understand setting him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Stepping in now, Ivan Castillo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a liner. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The first base.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Jackson Whitaker, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is into right field, a base hit. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Wes Benjamin answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Wes Benjamin.
Standing in now, Luis Camposano. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
At the plate now Taylor Colway.
Right Taylor.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Amarillo out in front, 9-4. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Leading
and stepping up is the shortstop, Josh Morgan.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now batting.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready for another shot now. Yoni Hernandez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right
now
there.
batter.
Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
At the plate, Charles LeBlanc, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Their count now at 2-2. From the stretch. Grounded to third, right to him. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes.
Third baseman.
He just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Josh Young. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Whitaker will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Sod Poodles lead it 9-4. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eric Heim.
Eric Heim.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to left. Thompson is right there, and it's a very quick out, number one.
Now batting.
And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Digging in, Chris Muriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Strike 2. One out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now
digging in and looking for more, Lee Bloom. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nick Schufo. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box, Henry Ramos. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. So 1-1 home. Lifted in the air to center. Overstreet is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez.
Striding in, Julio Pablo Martinez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And now a pitch on the way. He pulls this one into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Manolo Kupua. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 89.
First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Just missing here. 2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So now to the plate, Dre Overstreet, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ivan Castillo, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jackson Whitaker.
Now in the box, Jackson Whitaker. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two and 1.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Luis Camposano. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Steele Walker.
Steele Walker.
Here's the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's one down now.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Now at the plate, Bubba Thompson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called to strike. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Morgan.
In now, Josh Morgan. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And now this is bobbled in left. And he is in there.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Standing in now, Yoni Hernandez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Here's the 0-2. Hit to first. He's got it. One there.
Out.
Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The first baseman,
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Digging in now, Charles LeBlanc. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Amarillo out in front, 9-5. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Colway. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Colway.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Eric Heim.
Now at the plate, Eric Heim. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Pitch on the way.
No, that's down.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate, Chris Muriel.
He swings and grounds it to short.
There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Sod Poodles lead it 9-5. Stepping up now, Josh Young. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball called for strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Into the box now, Nick Schufo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll work a total of 6 innings here. Not his greatest work, but he is in line for the W. Emmanuel Ramirez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Emmanuel Ramirez.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Pops this one up. Left fielder coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Henry Ramos, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Ramirez stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He throws a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and a two-seam fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Bloom will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, the center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez.
Into the box now, Julio Pablo Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 1-1 the count now. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2. In the air out to straightaway left. Bloom will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Steele Walker.
Next will be the designated hitter, Steele Walker. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch is put in play to the right side of the infield, scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Amarillo out in front, 9-5. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Lee Bloom.
Lee Bloom.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. A ball and a strike. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
To the plate now, Manolo Capua, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Catches the corner. Got him looking. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dre Overstreet. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners on first with one down. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Ivan Castillo.
Joe Barlow gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 64, Joe Barlow.
Stepping in now, Ivan Castillo into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
The first base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate now, Jackson Whitaker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And the payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Luis Campusano will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now the 0-1. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it?
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Sod Poodles lead it 10-5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Bubba Thompson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Josh Morgan. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Overstreet is there. 2 gone.
Your
Blake
attention,
Backer
please.
comes in unexpectedly
Now pitching.
from the pen in
Blake
relief of his injured teammate.
Backer.
So coming to the plate, Yoni Hernandez.
The batter.
On the night, he's
The
2 for 4
second
with a
baseman.
pair of singles.
Yoni.
Drops in a strike to start
Hernandez.
the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Now batting.
And that's what
The
speed
first
does for
baseman.
you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Digging in, Charles LeBlanc. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance?
Leading
Eric
off.
Heim. He comes into
third
this
baseman,
appearance in the midst of
Eric
a 1-for-4 day.
Heim.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey! That's a ball.
The 1-1. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking
Now
for to
batting,
pull an
the
outside
designated
breaking ball, but who
Chris
cares? Next day's box score,
Muriel.
that's a line drive.
Into the box, Chris Muriel. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger
batter,
in the middle of the
the
plate.
left fielder.
He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Ladies
Gene
and gentlemen,
Casanova
your
comes on
attention,
now in an
please.
awfully difficult
Out
situation
for
as
the
there are 2 on
RoughRiders.
here with nobody
Number
out.
30, G. Casanova.
Standing in now, Lee Bloom.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
To second for 1. Back to first, and he throws it away.
And those are plays that cost you ball games.
Now
You're
back.
already losing, and then you
Number
make an error
89.
like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Manolo Kapua. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your
Now
right.
batting,
He really
the
didn't have a
center fielder,
chance to get his feet set,
Ray
so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So stepping in, Dre Overstreet. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Fouled away. Casanova, a 22-year-old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Thompson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Amarillo out in front, 11-5.
Leading off for the RoughRiders.
Stepping
the
in
third
and ready
baseman,
for another shot, Josh Young. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence,
The
guys.
batter,
Usually
number
pitching is all
58.
about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Nick Schufo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Count even now at 1-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level
The batter,
usually turns
the right
into a
fielder,
knock.
Henry Ramos.
At the plate, Henry Ramos, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric
Now
fastball,
batting,
and if he can learn
the
to
center
harness
fielder,
that and work in his
Julio
solid
Pablo
secondary stuff, he's gonna have a
Martinez.
really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Julio Pablo Martinez. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Bloom is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
11-5, the final tally in this one. Amarillo posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jesse Schultz. Brock Burke was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 11 runs, 19 hits, 3 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the RoughRiders, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.